welcoming both of you. Yo, what up, Precarious Pancake? Nice to see ya. No, not in the water.
Welcome aboard.
Get up. Ooh. Bro, I drank some coffee and then immediately I needed the bathroom and well, so I had to run back to my room, get everything set up for the stream, load up Subnautica, make sure my audio is working correctly, make sure I had my phone set up. I don't think I've ever moved that fast in my life. These are still running. That's got 3, that's got 2. That's got 3. Right. Now, question is, what are we going to base this episode off of? Because I don't know how to get the Cyclops depth module. I could search up a quick, tutorial on it or something like that. Okay, so I've already got the Cyclops sonar. Some water in there. Question is, do I search up how or where I get the Cyclops depth module? Because that could be a difficult thing. One up life pod 2. Do I have life pod 2? I do have life pod 2. Life pod 2. Oh, it's that one, the 500 meters down. The one that I can't remember how to get to. Wonder if that other guy will tune back in. Because I know it can't be back that way because there's no way to get to the blood kelp there. I know it may seem like this episode is a bit rushed, at least the start of it. But there's a lot of games that I want to play, and I need to try and get this game finished in a timely manner, although I will definitely keep on playing it even when I've made the Neptune rocket, and if I manage to cure the disease. it just may not be as frequent because I do want to show you guys a lot of other games, and very soon I'm going to be getting quite a bit of money, so I'll be able to buy a lot more games that I've wanted to play and games that I've wanted to play on stream. Oh boy. He is a big boy. Oh no, I'm sinking. That's the lava zone. I don't want to go down there. Right, so this episode is, or hopefully it's going to be getting the Cyclops depth upgrade, both 1 and 2. Bringing the Cyclops down here and eventually getting to the lava zone. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do all of that today. But I'm definitely going to give it my best attempt. I need to get up there somehow. How do I get to... Oh man, this is such a pain. Get out of my way. Not to mention, I am trying to get this, I need to try and get this episode done because we ain't been having good weather and I don't want my power to go out or the internet to crap out, and then I have to make an entire another episode just so that way I can get this thing finished. I swear the jump jet is so pointless. It does like nothing for the mobility. That's lithium. Where am I? I'm like at the edge of the universe. Hello. And there is a game that I've been wanting to play on stream, which is called Void Train. If you guys haven't seen it before, it's, to put it simply, you're literally on a train in the void. And you have to figure out a way to maneuver around the void and just explore, kind of. Have I explored this wreck before? I don't feel like I have. Oh man. Right, opening those doors makes it so, like, disorienting. that give me? Nothing.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. I have like no clue what any of that means. How do I get out? Oh, there's a thingy down here. Oh no. I'm so gonna get lost in this ship. No, where's my exit? There it is. I feel like I'm constantly just lost. I always have no idea where I am. What is this place? Where am I even going? Like, genuinely. I was supposed to go to Life Pod 2, and now I'm alone and scared and confused. For some reason it says that I only have 2 viewers. Clearly I have 3 because Cosmic Kittens and like Bunny are here. So are you. So don't know what that's about. That or one of you has left. Which I don't think it's Low Bunny or Cosmic Kittens. They never seem to have anything to do. I kind of have to assume that it's Precarious Pancake. Weird. Must not be counting one of you in the viewer count. How? I was supposed to be looking for Life Pod 2 and now I'm at my Life Pod. What Life Pod am I? Yeah, that's something I'll check eventually. Give me a hoverfish. Is it just me, or is my mic like really loud. Or is it the game that's really loud and my mic's quiet? Right, so I need to go down 500 meters. You can bugger right off. Do any of you remember how I got to that life pod? Surely one of you do. Cosmic kittens and low pony are as useless as tits on a ball. I suppose you're kind of useful. Like an old raggedy sweatshirt. That I've just never been bothered to throw away. See, but this part seems higher up. And... oh, for goodness sake! Friggin' warpers! Can I, like, disable warpers in the settings or something like that? Or, like, disable their teleportation? Because don't get me wrong, they're cool, but my goodness are they a pain. Boom. Got back up without a cinch. Oh my goodness, I feel so, like, dumb. I'm just wandering around aimlessly in the dark. Feels like being 6 all over again. How do I get to this stupid building? Man, the chat's awfully quiet today. Well, I mean, I got 4 people in here now, so that's not bad. What the... Where am I even going? I swear I've seen this. Awesome, dude. Nice to hear that. Dude, I genuinely feel like such an idiot. I cannot find Life Pod 2 to save my life. Absolutely. Yeah, one last look here, see if there's any small like crevice or small spot that I may have missed. I mean, I've got the beacon for Life Pod 2 on, but I have no clue how to get to it. Going deep is not going to help me, because I have to be at 500 meters. I mean, I could, but I don't even think that's going to help. Whatever, doesn't even matter. Right, I need to get back up to the surface. No, you bugger off, Warper. Not dealing with you again. It can be pretty difficult, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Luckily, I've been down here a fair few times. But when you get a decent layout of the Lost River, it's pretty easy to get in and out. Right, as long as you have like some food and some water on you, you should be fine for a trip down. Speaking of food and water, I should probably get some food before I go down. In fact, I can go down here without my prawn suit. It's a good question. And no, I do not, because the only one you get the signal for is the proposed Degassi habitat, and that's in the mushroom forest. So I wouldn't be able to find the other ones just off the top of my head. What are you guys? Oh, those are the evil ones. Those are the ones that hate you. Come on, Reginald. It just exploring, pretty much, to put it simply. Well, it's actually 2:30 for me. Right, tell me once you've gotten to Life Pod 19. Second Officer Keen's last broadcast location. I mean, I'll be more than happy to wait. It's not like I have much to do. What depth module or upgrade do you have on your prawn suit, or do you not have one yet? That should be perfectly fine, at least to get to the Blood Kelp Zone. I'm not so sure about the Lost River. But no, you definitely will be able to get to the Lost River with it. Because I was able to go in the Lost River Lakes with my Seamoth. So there's not many fish down there, but there is a few. I would recommend bringing food, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal if you don't. Just let me know once you're at the top of this ravine, and I will... Or, in fact, go down to the... As long as you have the grapple arm on you, go down to the life pod, and I'll show you from there. Because that's, in my opinion, one of the easiest places. That's perfectly fine, dude. Take your time. I am in no rush at all to get down there. As honestly, I didn't have plans for tonight's stream at all. I was trying to figure it all out last minute. Well, one, because I don't know how to. Um, Two, I want to take the game a bit slower.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And don't tell me how or where you get cured, because I don't want the game spoiled. No, you will not need any tablets down there. In my opinion, the best place to build in this game is at the tree that I've built at. Because it's pretty much the safe shallows, but well, there's more materials and rarer materials, and you have easy access to the lava zone.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a three-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Well, perfect, because I'm not experienced at all, so piloting that on my own should be fun. Man, it's taken you a long time to get here. Not with the grapple arm. The grapple arm makes it so quick. The trick that I like to use is jump up, grapple the floor, and then, like, well, walk forward, jump, grapple the floor, and then it will, like, send you flying. Bro, I could have gotten the materials and the tools to get into the Aurora by now, and fix the Aurora by the time you get here. Like, damn. Bro, I'm having some of my chewits. I love these things. Perfect. Let me just fully unwrap this thing and... Right, so from here, you want to go... which direction was it? Yeah, this way. Damn, bro. Yeah, it literally just means there's not many species down here. Well, no, it means there's not a lot of species with physical bodies. Like there's these things called bonefish. They're pretty much just bladderfish. Yeah, that's it already gives you a warning that you're in the ecological dead zone, so it's not going to give you two things right after another. Right, let's get on with it. You go up on here. Then, at this plant, you go over to your left, and you come to this big drop. Just jump on down here. Then, right here, is the blood kelp zone. You want to be a bit careful in this area, because there's a good couple of warpers. But you just go straight, you drop down. Then take a small left. Come down to this area. You'll see a bunch of these vines with a bunch of blood oil on them. Okay, where are you lost at? Like, bro, you're a simple fella, huh? Stay at those vines. Oh, these ones down here. Pretty much, yeah. Once you get to the alien ven, you take a left. Okay. So, you should be somewhere around... Did you just drop down? Because if so, you'll be, like, pretty much right here. Okay, you're at the ones with the dense blood oil. You head back to them. Right, they should be, like, thick, twisty, blood kelp vines. From here, you just want to go straight past all these crabs. They can't hurt you, so they don't matter. Literally push them around. Then you just keep on going straight. You'll come across this big drop. You just jump all the way on down here. And then continue going straight. You should see this small wreck here. You want to walk over top of this, pass through these blood kelp vines, and this is the start of the Lost River. So from here, you want to take a right. And then you just go down this path. You are... Go back to the start of it. Okay. So... should be about here. You'll see this small wreckage with a couple like loose parts of a ship. And then you'll see this small little tunnel with a green liquid. Go straight. And then you want to head through or over this tunnel. I'm just going to go over so that I don't get stuck. And then, right, you're following so far. So you want to go down here. Down past all of this green stuff. Until you drop. Are you lost again? Got attacked by a crab squid. They... Well, you should be in a prawn suit, right? So you should be fine. Just unpause your game, wait for your power to come back to your prawn suit, and then run down here. The crab squids really aren't that big a deal. You're at the top of the mini tunnel. Okay. So you're at the one by the start of it, right? Okay, so this one. Okay, so from here, if you're on top of this, you want to follow all this green goo down. You're going to come across a couple small drop-offs. And then you should see that big old skeleton right there. No, the brine water doesn't hurt your prawn suit, it will hurt your sea moth. Because look, no matter how long I stay in this, it's not going to damage my prawn suit. So once you see this big skeleton, this is where you're going to want to be a little bit cautious. Because this is where the ghost leviathan is. But now you are in the main Lost River. Lost River? Lost River. Yeah, that water will do that to you. As you can see, Ghost Leviathan just over there. So just be a little bit careful around this area.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You're not supposed to get out of your prawn suit. You can get out like on top of these rocks, but aside from that, you can't really get out because all this murky water. So what you want to do from here, I'll lead you all the way back to the tree. Here it is. You literally, if you follow this skeleton, you'll see this big old skull. But the Ghost Leviathan is going to be right there, so just be a bit careful. Yeah, because the Ghost Leviathan is at the Garg skeleton. Are you lost, or did you break your prawn suit? Or did you die? And where did you end up? Okay. That's fine, it doesn't do too much damage, so you can literally just quickly dive into the water and then jump into your prawn suit. That doesn't matter, the Ghost Leviathan. Tell you what, I'll show you. I will show you right now how unscary the Ghost Leviathan is. Where are you, you melt? Come on, Ghost Leviathan. I ain't scared of you. Hey, look at me! Oh, get juked. Yup, weave. Oh, yep, so scary. Oh no. Oh no. You're scary, aren't you? Yeah, because the Ghost Leviathan ain't crap. People think he's super scary, but in all reality, you can just avoid him. But now that you're here, if you look for that skull, you want to go a couple ribs down till you're pretty much right here. You'll see a tunnel going down even further, and you just want to follow this river. You should see this small rib cage. And if you keep on coming down this way, you'll see a couple decent sized drop-offs, but nothing too significant. You want to try and land on these higher places. And now, if you keep on following this down, you'll see the big old tree, which is where my base is. So yes, especially for the fact that you can't even go in this area yet. Well, technically you can, but you break your prawn suit. Because look, even here, your prawn suit won't survive. Up here, sure, perfectly fine. But down here, your prawn suit would break. Because you haven't got any of the upgrades for it. So what I recommend is putting your prawn suit on this ledge right here. Go away, you melt. Just put your prawn suit here. Hop out, grab your sea glide, and then come right on down here. And this water doesn't hurt you. So you can grab your magnetite, and you can grab your nickel ore, and your uranite, and all that kind of stuff. And your prawn suit will be right up here. And the prawn suit is very durable, so it won't get broken by any of the creatures, and they'll be out of render distance, so they won't be able to damage it anyway. And you don't have to worry about these guys, as they are completely friendly. I literally just showed it, but okay. I guess I'm going back to the Gargs. Okay. Let me go back there. Grab my water too.
Seek fluid intake.
Why were you trying? Okay, let me go back in my base, grab some water, and then I will.
Welcome aboard.
Then I'll show you how to come down here. No, it won't. It will respawn.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That one will respawn, I can promise you that. Because each area has, well, what the game likes to call a Leviathan quota. Down here in the Lost River, that Leviathan has to be there. And if it's not, the game will go, oh, there's not a Leviathan there, so we have to respawn it. Told you the Ghost Leviathan wasn't that scary. He looks scary, but in all reality he is not terrifying. Right, so from this skull... Yeah, bugger off, you're not gonna hurt me. You wanna follow the ribcage down. To around these ones. What do you mean you're stuck? How in God's name are you stuck? I feel like this tutorial has been decently straightforward. Where are you stuck? What are you stuck on? Okay, so when you're on the skull, you want to follow this ribcage down till you're at these two. These two are the largest bones, so you can't miss them. Then, from these two, you go just this way, through those two, and then you should come across this little ribcage, which... How am I ahead of you? You said that you were on the skull. Right. I will show you this one more time. So, if you're on the skull, you go through these rib cages, and you'll see those two bones there. How are you at the end? Why are you at the end? Right, go back to the skull. Oh my goodness. It feels like leading a special ed class. Okay, so from the skull, which is right there, you go through these bones, and you should see these two bones. These two specifically. Okay? I will say that one more time. You go from the skull, through these bones, to here. Oh my goodness. Because those are what you are going to use as your landmarks. So you go from the skull, through there, onto this. You look at those two bones specifically. Yes, but those two are bigger than the rest. So that's what you're going to use as your landmark every time you come down here. You'll look for the two biggest bones, which are near the head. Bugger off, you lemon. There, go away. So, you look at these two. You'll be able to tell the difference because the rest of these are tiny. These two are massive. So you want to go through these two. Okay, you following so far? You go through those two biggest bones. Those are what you're going to use as your landmarks. Every time you come down here, you're going to remember The two biggest bones are the landmarks. So you head through those two, down here, till you see this small collection of bones. Kind of looks like a tail. There should be a small island in the middle of this river. You can stand on here and use that to navigate. You want to go down this path. It's a big open tunnel, so you shouldn't be able to miss it. And then if you look here, you'll see these two thermal vents and a small island. You want to jump down from here onto this little island with this smaller skeleton, which I don't know if I've scanned yet, have I? I haven't.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Interesting. Right. So from this skeleton, you want to look for this open tunnel, not the right one. You want to go to the left one. And you'll see this big tree with a bunch of ghost leviathan eggs on it. Which, don't worry, to my knowledge, they don't hatch. You do not, and I repeat this, do not come down here with your prawn suit, because it will break, because you don't have a depth module. So leave it up here, use your sea glide to go down there, and grab the nickel ore. And then you can go back to your base, you can make your whatever. And then you can come back down here and explore more. Was that a good enough tutorial? You're welcome, dude. Always here to help a brother out. So, the Lost River, the water in that water is so filled with salt that when you go in it, it dissolves your skin. This stuff down here is caused by these guys. They secrete a special membrane that leaks down into the water, and corpses fall down here, and then it taints the water down here a blue colour and separates it from the rest. And down here you can get stuff like uranite, you can get nickel ore, you can get magnetite. You can find nickel ore on these walls as well. Like I see 3 here already. The nickel ore is to make stuff like the prawn suit depth module. Like, if you go here, prawn suit depth module, Mark 1, you need 3 nickel ore. And if you go back here, depth module Mark 2 does not require nickel ore, but does require the depth module 1, which requires nickel ore. And then nickel ore is also used for a couple of other things, like I believe it's used for making the Cyclops. It's used for a couple crafting recipes here and there. And then eventually, when you get the prawn suit depth module Mark 2, I can show you how to get to the lava zone. And the lava zone I hate because it's got scary creatures in it. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, but as soon as you get the second prawn suit depth module, I'll show you how to get to the lava zone. I'm just eating sweets. Is Precarious Pancake still in the chat? I don't think he is. That's really strange. Maybe we'll base today's episode off trying to explore the lava zone. Or at least a bit of it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so I can make the purple and the orange tablet. So, you know what? Why not? Let's go and explore the lava zone. What's the worst that can happen? I lose my prawn suit and all my gear and both tablets. And that weird dragon is gonna try and take my underwear. Yeah, but if you know how to use the prawn suit, it's actually one of the fastest vehicles in the game. And it's got one of the sharpest turnings. Geronimo! dokie. Not even sure if I'll be here in 45 minutes, but I should, but no problem, dude. If someone needs help in a game that I'm playing or a game that I have played, then well, I'll do my best to help them out. That's fine, dude. What I would recommend doing is getting like a beacon. Like a couple of beacons probably, and placing them at areas that you find hard to remember. Fair enough. I would personally recommend making one for the tree and the Lost River. And maybe even the Blood Kelp Zone if you feel like you won't remember how to get there. Oh, I don't like that guy, he's scary. Really? You get hit with a Truman Show. She's shooting fireballs? Please tell me there's only one of him. Hope not. I don't want to deal with more than one. One is too many. Dude, I heard about the release ages ago, and I cannot wait.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get off my prawn suit. Fair. I know Sata's been like super excited for it. You won't know Sata because you only joined recently, but he's one of my really good friends. I used to stream with him. Why am I doing this? I wish I grabbed the Cyclops. Why is there a Reaper skeleton here? What am I doing? I'm following like maze rules. always keep your hand on one wall and just follow that hand, and eventually you'll find the exit. Oh! Yeah, I guess there was more than one. Yeah. Keep your hand on the right wall, and eventually you'll find your way out. Or you'll find your way deeper. And you'll have a way to get out. Is there even anything down here? Or is it just like an endless tunnel? So I don't think there's anything down here. Just want to stick one wall. Okay, that looks like it leads up. I don't want to go up, because up means out. And I want to explore. I don't want to explore, but I don't have a choice. I need to finish this game at some point. Is that a third one? Yeah, and he seems angry. He's spitting fireballs at me! He thinks he's Ryu! Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look like one of those big dragons could fit down here. And I have a feeling this is the wrong way, because again, I'm going up. Up means out. I don't want to go up, I need to go down. Well, in fact, I need to stay on the same level, because I can't go any further down. I've got literally 100 meters to spare right now. Sakuta, save me! I've got 15 meters of wiggle room. Not 15, 50. I've got 50 meters. It's in 50. Man, Che's like awfully quiet today. Usually it's quiet, but not this quiet. I suppose wandering around in lava is not that fun to watch. Bro, as I said, I'm not gonna say sorry. 1, because I suck at it. 2, because I suck at it. 3, you know what you're getting yourself into. No! No, 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 let me in. Get me out of here. I don't care what sounds you make. You're just a big dumb fish and I can outsmart you. Wonder if I can grapple one of these fishies. And also, for anyone watching this later, either on Twitch or on YouTube, if you guys don't know what happened last episode, go and watch it. It was an eventful episode. I made the Cyclops and, well, we talked about a couple of things. Nothing too much, but and you act like I said something that's super bad. It was nothing that bad.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Doesn't even seem to be any fish down here that I can cook. No, I saw that like 10 minutes ago. I actually managed to grab him. And also, dude, I want to let you know that I'm convinced that you're a woman. Because when I get into an argument with someone, I forget about it the next damn day. I'm genuinely starting to think there's nothing down here. Because I've been here for like a good 20 minutes. And I'm sure I've seen that same Reaper body like 4 times. Oh, bugger off, warpers, man. Guys are so annoying. Go away. Raining meteors. So anyone I know. How am I not a complete stranger on the internet? I'm some random kid that streams on Twitch. I'm literally just any random 14-year-old that decides to make a Twitch account. Like, I made this account with Sata for a goof. I never thought it would turn out to be like a full-fledged thing where I stream every day and I get multiple followers and multiple consistent viewers. Like, you become attached to a kid that you met on the internet. You know what we say to that, fellas? Shame. Shame. You were on the island with a certain man. Name starts with an E, ends with an N. Has a very famous sundial on the island. Oh no, trust me, I could tell. The fact that you're here watching my dumb ass every day, all day, is... It's pretty clear. Anyone who decides to watch my streams doesn't have friends. Because they could go watch some big streamer who does like huge events and a bunch of things with a bunch of his friends and something like that, but no, they can watch me goof around on Subnautica. And not to mention, dude, you're a femboy. Like, go date someone. A guy, a girl, trans person, a T-Rex, I don't care. Just someone. They keep you company. Not to mention, it's not like I stream all day, every day. I literally come here for like a couple of hours maybe, goof around for a little bit, interact with people, and then, well, go about my day. Well, night, because I'm not awake during the day. I'm nocturnal. And not to mention, you act like me exposing your secrets is going to affect your life at all. Like, these are genuinely just random people on the internet. Well, I did meet one of you guys actually, pretty recently. Do I have quartz? I have one. Couple. So it's 2 each. So pretty much just need one of these. Like, genuinely, dude, take nothing but the nice stuff that I say seriously. Because if I say something mean, I don't mean it in a mean way. I mean it in a friendly way. I feel like my controller's coming through my mic really loudly.
Calorie intake recommended.
Shut up, Karen. Are you still upset at me? Right. I feel like nothing I do or say here could make you feel better. I've given you apologies and explanations. I don't know what else I can say. Like, I said sorry yesterday. I 100% said sorry yesterday. Which, that almost never happens because I suck at apologies. I also said I apologize yesterday. That is one thing that I know for a fact I said.
Seek fluid intake.
I said that I wouldn't say sorry, not that I wouldn't apologize. I apologized. I didn't say sorry directly because I hate saying sorry. Like, I can almost never bring myself to genuinely say sorry. It just feels weird. I don't like all the sappy bullshit. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is make one of the big fish tanks and then call it there for today's episode. Oh wait, hold on. Need to get food.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I said sorry yesterday. Please, can someone back me up here? Because I know for a fact I said sorry. I can't give you an exact timestamp. Both Cosmic Kittens and Lopunny apparently heard it, so... Because I know for a fact that I said sorry, which you're lucky to get that out of me, because I don't say sorry. Ever. I know for a fact, at one point, the words, "I apologize," came out of my mouth. Ow. It definitely happened after the incident. It might have happened more towards the end of the stream. But I know for a fact I said, "I apologize," at least one time. And at this time, I've said it about 15 times. So, is that more than enough for you? I said that I wouldn't apologize, and then I still apologized. Which is unlike me. Bro, I don't do sappy bullshit. Like, because if you want a heartfelt apology, you're gonna be waiting a while. Because I don't like apologizing. I don't like all that sappy fucking heartfelt bullshit. Like, I will admit, what I did was wrong, and it was mean. And although I do apologize for it, I will never say the word sorry directly. Is that a good enough apology for you? Does that work? Swear, it's like having a girlfriend all over again. Having to apologize 15 times before they accept it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I promise you, if you ever want another one of them, it's not gonna happen. I did! I know for a 100% fact I said sorry. In fact, no, I didn't say the word sorry directly, but what I did for sure say was, "I apologize." Hey, I mean, you can tell me whatever you want to, but I can never promise that it's not going to be used in a humorous way. Because I guarantee it will, almost all of the time. I wonder why I couldn't get through this door. And that's why. Because I have a pillow barricade. And the beacon's inside of my head. Oh man, that. Ooh, that got me. I really hope I don't log back on tomorrow and those lockers are just destroyed, because I will cry. I I mean, you try to be selective with what you would say before, and that didn't turn out well for you. I mean, I might, and I also might not. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. And who knows, I might not use them in mean ways. Maybe I've learned to be more nice. Who knows? That's exactly what you said before, and look how that turned out. And also, the feet thing is true.
To study
You like feet.
up close, select carefully which life forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
You're not gonna lie to me. I know it's true. There's always good in me. Just not much. And hey, because keep in mind, if you tell me to keep something a secret, I will. You did not tell me to keep the pet thing a secret. And that is one thing I will stand on, just like you'd like being stepped on. But it can be common sense, but when it comes to me, common sense isn't common. It's more like very rare sense. But do keep in mind, if you tell me to keep something a secret, I'll keep it a secret. Yeah, when there wasn't people in the chat. And you know what? Speaking of which, the that video is forever immortalized on YouTube. Just remember, next time you tell me something you want kept private, tell me to keep it private. Or else it's gonna be out there forever. Permanently immortalized. Because keep in mind, people on YouTube, they cannot see what the comments say. They can hear what I say, and if I read out a comment out loud, it can be heard, but aside from that, it's just gonna be there. It will still go on YouTube though. Hey, I mean, in every single one of my videos, I say, well, every single one of my streams, I say, go back and watch the other streams to see what's happened and see how I got to this point. So everyone's always going to be encouraged to watch the other VODs. It's completely true, but okay. Well, small thing about that. That video has it mentioned like 50 times over, and this Twitch stream is going on YouTube as well, so if someone goes and watches them, they'll be able to see it. Okay, so I'll still mention it, but just remember, these are going to go on YouTube, so if someone sees these and then comes in my Twitch and points it out, it's not my fault. I take no responsibility for it. Leave here. In fact, no. I'll keep this aquarium up. Welcome back. We were just discussing about situations. I was planning to move them to the bigger aquarium, but no, they can suffer in the small one. We need to get some creature eggs. No, they can suffer in the tiny one. I remember back way ago, these, you know what? Based as fuck. Can't even argue with it. That's so fair. I mean, being a pet is probably the best way of getting appreciated, so... Yep, we're going back to the surface. So... Okay, nickel ore is a 100%. Probably benzine, which is made with blood oil. So when you're in the blood kelp forest, just grab some of the blood oil and that should be it, I think. Okie dokie. And just remember, dude, this video or this stream uranite only if you're planning to use nuclear power. Because currently I think it's 3 nuclear reactors, yeah. These give you 3,500 power each, or 3,000, one of the two. It can be found in the tree. Well, the lake under the tree. Like, you can get the uranite crystals, and in the blood kelp zone. I don't know. I didn't even catch that. Yeah, but you can find a couple uranite deposits. No, so the other reactors use nuclear reactor rods, but they give you a lot of power for a long time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But I can quickly show you what it takes to make them. 3 uranite crystal, 1 lead, 1 titanium, and 1 glass. Reactor rods, actually, but close enough. But I would 100 I would 100% recommend having them just in your base, just because they are the best fuel source. Nothing else aside from those, and well, a base to put them in, obviously. What is going on? Oh, can someone in my chat, like, clip what's happening? Because that's not normal. How much urination going up? Just a few, like, drill through one deposit, and that should be more than enough. And Precarious Pancake, to let you know how to clip stuff. So you click on the, like, stream, and then at the top you'll see Settings, Share, Cast, and Clip. If you press Clip, then you can clip stuff from the stream, and that's if the creator allows people to clip stuff. On my account, I let people clip it. In the Blood Kelp Zone, there's a lot of uranite deposits, so just get some from there. So me personally, I have 2 in this, and then 3 in the other 2. It can hold 4 reactor rods in total. So if you're planning on getting like 2, then I'd recommend getting 24 uranite. But if you're only planning to get 1, then 12 would be more than enough. Oh no, clipping is super easy. Oh, so that small wreck on your way down here, you can get the reactor blueprint from that, I'm pretty sure. The sulfur you can find at, like, you can find it all around the Blood Kelp Zone, the Lost River, and this small river around the tree. It's literally, it's the wreck that you, it's the tiny little wreck just as you came down here. Like, right by the, that first Lost River pool. The tiny one. Okay, what I think is going on is, I walked away from it, and then once I walked back, it was trying to make the salt because the water had just finished. Yeah, mainly because you want to be a cat boy, huh? Right, I suppose I can show you how to get out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I was gonna end the stream, but sure, why not? Hey, I apologise. I can make as many jokes as I want. You guys knew what you signed up for. Right, so you just want to come away from that tree. Come up here. Just go all the way up till you find the Garg skeleton. And then you want to figure out where the head is. For me, it's just off to the left. It should be the same for you. Right, but the head's that way, so you want to follow the body in the opposite direction to the head. I'll wait on the top of this thingy. My heart will never grow. I'm just as mean to everyone, and I will always be just as mean. No, it doesn't have to grow eventually, just like you don't have to grow eventually, hence why you're still short. With your 5'5" ass. You need a stepping stool to reach the top shelf. That's how you know you're short. Yeah, and I'm 6 foot tall, and I'm younger than you. And I'm still growing. In fact, I'm 6'1" now. I've grown an inch in a month. I'm gonna be like 7'2". Okay. So, once you're at the end of the ribs, you just go up here. And you'll see these parts. This is where you came in. So you want to follow this little river up here. So you come on up here till you get to the blood cup zone. Then this small tunnel. Bro, just grapple as you jumped. I think he already has one. Oh, I think there's a nuclear reactor blueprint here. Go away. You literally... Oh, now I can't see anything. Why has it gone so dark? Where am I? Oh no, I made sure that they had one before they came down here, or else they would not be able to get out. You literally You follow this river up till you're in the blood cup zone. Then this small tunnel was the first one that you saw when you came up. Bro, I don't know. You act like this is co-op. How? How is there 3 crab squids? Where in God's name are you? Oh, there's 2 crab squids here. Hello there, crab squid. Yeah, the crab squids aren't all that scary. But from these 3 crab squids... Oh, you ass. Go away. Right. You're dead. How did you... How did you die? From those 3 crab squids, you follow this river up. Right. And then you should be at this tunnel here. You want to take a left, and then you just go straight up. You might have to grapple the walls on your way up to be able to recharge your jump. I didn't have 0 crab squids, I had 3. There was 3 just over there. I honestly don't know if I can help you. It genuinely feels like trying to help a special needs class. That's debatable. Right, I will go back to the crab squid area. If you can get down here, then I can show you how you get back up. And he seems to be worse at everything. How many chromosomes do you have? More than you. And Precarious Pancake, in your case, you're better at being a pet. I'm better at playing games. If you have an IQ of 108, I am Albert Einstein. Right. From this area with the crab squids, Bugger off, you smelly fart. I doubt that. Don't go to your last save. If you're in the blood kelp zone, then literally just wander around down there, because it's not a huge area, until you see a place that leads up. Just up into darkness. And then use your grapple hook combined with your jump to get up to the top of that, and, well, you'll find your way out. Oh, you smelly Twizzler. I honestly don't know if he did. Wanna see a magic trick? See, they aren't all that scary. You just grab them, and then you dice them, and then look at this fool. Now I'm standing on him. Yeah, look at you. The ancients. Are you talking about the Garg, or are you talking about the one that kind of looks like a worm? Okay. If you give me like 2 or 3 minutes, I should be able to find my way there. I just have to go past the Ghost Leviathan. Yeah, get juked. Yeah, and you look like a cat boy, so... just more disappointing. By that I mean you look like a cat boy because you're tiny and I imagine very weak. But you're nowhere near as cute as one. Congratulations, I've done that like 4 times. Okay, now I'm in the zappy zone. I don't want to be in the zappy zone. The crab squids are one of the easier creatures to kill. You know what? It doesn't even matter. Right, are you talking about this thing? Is this the ancient... okay. Right. So, stand on one of its back ridges. Okay. From here... You want to go down this tunnel. It's facing this tunnel, so you cannot miss it. Just go straight through this. And then do not go left, you go right. Don't worry, I've got lost at this place many times, so you're not alone. If you just keep on going straight until you come across this ledge, you can jump up here. Then you can go up here. And then just go up into this this area, whatever it's called. And then jump up till you can grapple one of these. You literally... I'm giving this guy like a step-by-step guide and he is not grasping it. Okay, you're in this like bulb area. Cool. Right. Go up through this area. You want to grab onto one of these ceiling things.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Karen, give me a break. Oh yeah, one of the Degassi bases is here. Forgot to mention that. I've been to this one.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Feel free to go here and then you can take a look at this base. But if you want to escape, you go forward from the Degassi Sea base. Till you enter this tunnel. True, but you pretty much just want to stick to the ceiling. And eventually you'll find a small opening in it, and well, you can get out through that. That's how I found my way out the first time. If you want, use this Degassi base as a reference point. Yeah, like, I haven't seen a single enemy yet. But if you go from this Degassi base up into this side, and then back over here slightly, you should see a small gap in the ceiling, which if you're good enough, you can get through. Like, this guy is just not careful at all. Yeah, but you'll see a couple like holes in the ceiling, and then you can get up to the surface from them. Yeah, but pretty much that's how you get out from this way. Somehow you went. I feel like you're not supposed to give a high five or a handshake to me and fishies, but sure. Did you die? I'm guessing that was fuck. That was either fuck or shit or dick or something like that. Yeah, I genuinely just do not know how you're getting the attention of so many enemies. Oh no! That's an adult device done. I don't like this one because there's nothing here on the roof that I can grab onto. So it's kind of just hoping that I can make it away from this with pure skill and a bit of luck, and I don't have any luck, so oh, they look awesome, but they're also kind of terrifying. I don't think he's okay. I think he died. Fair. That's a fair assumption to make, but see, I just can't die because I'm too good for that. Bro, the prawn suit is one of the best vehicles in the game. It has the most base depth, the most max depth, it has decent storage. See, I didn't. I'm pretty sure he did though. If you want to see me die to warpers, go watch the last episode. They would just grab me straight out of my prawn suit and eat me. I feel like this entire episode has been nothing but silence and tutorials. But hey, I mean, gotta post it anyway. But trust me, you'll remember how to get out of this place from repetition soon enough. Yeah, I mean, true. I did take quite a lot of time trying to teach him how to get down here and out. I mean, that should be fine. If you're only a kilometer away from your life pod, then dude, if you ever want me to do something, never wait for me to notice something is off. Because it will never happen. Like, to give you guys a short example of how oblivious I am, and this is real, genuine story, by the way. I had a girl text me and say that she liked me, and I said, okay, I like you too, I guess. Because I thought she meant as a friend. And this, she actually says, this was an actual question. Keep in mind, this was like last year. And she said to me, do you want a date? My actual reaction to that was, why?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I mean, might as well give a little story time. Nothing too eventful has been going on with this episode, so...
Intake recommended.
Might as well give you guys a little something. One, screw you. Two, it wasn't fake. You can ask Sata when I start streaming with him again. Because I tell that guy literally everything about my life. No, because the real reason that I said why was because I genuinely thought she meant as a friend. So when she said that, I was just like, huh? Why? For what purpose? I'm oblivious. I'm not gonna lie. There you go, you're welcome. He's so excited to have made it out of this place one time. I hate to break it to you, dude, but you're gonna have to come back down here at least 4 more times. Probably more. fact, definitely more. I mean, tutorials just aren't my kind of thing to... They're not kind of I can't speak. I don't feel like I have the patience for that kind of thing. What cool stuff have I seen this episode? I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna use for the thumbnail. Fair, but I meant it as like a... What do you mean? Fair enough. Right. One, I don't think I can put that as my title. I think I get banned. Two, I feel like there's a couple cooler things, like seeing a sea dragon. And having one chase me multiple times. True, but I feel like it'd make a good thumbnail, well, a decent thumbnail. I really don't know. Like, they just kind of sit here. I don't really ever hear them talking. Like, occasionally they'll chime in with, like, small things. To be honest, that's very true. They do really only show up to defend me. Fair enough. See, I just try my best to interact with everyone, because if people are going to take time out of their day to come and watch me, then I might as well take the time to interact with people that decide to watch, and just... yeah. So rude. It's just unnecessary. You dare use my own spells against me, Potter? You really gonna steal my line like that, dog? That's my line! Oh, man. I I'll take that as a compliment, I think. Maybe? Is that supposed to be a compliment? I can't tell. Vada Kedavra. That that was a great thing to say. I'll probably be streaming for a while, so you guys are going to be stuck watching me for ages. Fair enough. I I hate reading because I'm dyslexic, so I struggle with reading a lot. Okay, you know what? I think that is where I draw the line. That that's where I'm going to call it for today, everyone. Um, I hope you all enjoyed today's stream, and thank you all for tuning in. But now I gotta tune out. So goodbye.